Namaste, all familiar faces. All familiar faces. I don't want to take everybody's name, but I can recognize all of you. And today is a very, very special day for us. Very special. Today we are trying to connect ourselves to the Supreme Consciousness, the Guru, the Adi Guru. Our parents have given us this physical body. It's a gift from our parents, our physical body. But a cultural self, our identity does not depend just on the physical body. It depends upon the values that we cherish, the purposes we create for life, the ideal that we live for. All these are given, values, purpose, ideal, all given by the Guru. So Guru is what makes us a human being. Otherwise we are just a physical body with the flesh and blood and bones and marrows and filled with the filth. That's not our true being. Our true being is just values, ideals. And Guru plays a very important role in that. When we say Guru, we don't mean a particular individual. There are many, many Gurus in our life. All along your life, you have been learning from nature, from friends, from your teachers and teachers in various domains. All of them are our Gurus. So this is the day we have to pay our respects to all of them. Some of you are Gurus yourself, professors and doctors and teachers, and I can see a lot of professors here. So we all are Gurus on your own way. It's time for you to receive blessings and share blessings. To bless all our students and to receive blessing from all our teachers. That's what I said is a very important day. This was the day when Lord Vyasa's full name is Krishna Dvaipayana Parasharya Badarayana Vedavyasa. It's a long name. All this name indicates some of his accomplishments. So we consider Vyasa as our primary Guru. Vyasa was the one who collected all the Vedas, edited them, published them, taught them. Veda means knowledge. It can be the 4 Vedas from India. It can be the Bible from the West Palestine, Quran, Bible, Dharma, Shastra, everything, all this, all the knowledge available in the world. Let's not be parochial. All the knowledge available in the world, including science. These are our tradition and the tribal knowledge from the Africa, from the Papua New Guinea, from the Amazon basin or the Amazon basin. The shamans and the medicine men and the mystics. So let's not confine ourselves to a particular segment. We are global citizens. All knowledge that we have created, all our knowledge. Our children should know that. So we need the blessings of all these Gurus. But since I belong to a particular tradition, I will be emphasizing those Gurus. That does not mean they are the only Gurus. Well, the Bhagavata says there are 24 Gurus. You can learn from an ant. You can learn from a bird. You can learn from a tree. You can learn from the undulating landscape, ups and downs of, because life is full of ups and downs. You can learn from an ocean. We can learn from all sources. If your mind is open, the whole universe is a university. The mind is closed, you will learn nothing. Then let us have an open mind so that we can absorb knowledge from all directions. You can learn from your own experiences, you're looking into your own inner life. What is going on within you? So we are not confining to one particular tradition, one particular individual. It's a whole system of knowledge creation and dissemination. Let us understand knowledge in the larger dimensions. So today we are trying to hook ourselves to this source of knowledge. Today is the day we thank all our gurus for making us what we are today. So let our mind turn towards our gurus. In the Indian tradition, we have Vyasa. Vyasa had 4 disciples, only 4 disciples. And he changed the whole Indian culture, Indian religious tradition with these 4 disciples. Shankaracharya had 4 disciples. Christ had only 12 disciples. And somehow one of them cheated him, betrayed him. And so I will read some of these systems of knowledge in India. So Shankara had 4 disciples, Padmapada, Sureshwara. I am just trying to give you the name so that I am not bluffing you. At least some numbers are there, some words are there. Padmapada, Sureshwara, Todaka and Astamaka. 4 disciples. Vyasa also had 4 disciples. And they are called Ramaharsha, Jaimini and Vaishambhayana and Sumantu. You don't have to remember all these names. I'm just putting these words into your mind. And Brahma, the creator, had created 4 Vedas. Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvana. I don't expect you to by heart all this. I'm just putting these words into your mind so that it will remain there. And Saraswati, Goddess Saraswati, presides over 4 systems of knowledge. What are they? Gandharva Vidya. Gandharva Vidya means music, art. Then Dhanur Vidya, archery. Then Stabada Vidya, architecture. Then Ayurvidya, knowledge of life and health, Saraswati. And then you have Brahaspati. Brahaspati presides over 4 systems of knowledge. They are Bhuda Vidya, material science. Bhuda Vidya, physics, chemistry, etc. And then Preda Vidya. Preda Vidya is the science of the psyche, modern psychology, called Preda Vidya. Then you have Dharma Vidya, ethics. Then Adhyatma Vidya, knowledge of the self. Presided over by Brahaspati. Then Dakshinamurti. Dakshinamurti is a manifestation of Shiva as the teacher. Dakshinamurti had 4 disciples, Sadyojada, Vamadeva, Aghora and Ishan. You can Google and find out all this. You don't have to worry about remembering all these names. And Nirguna Brahma has 4 Vidya. What is Raja Yoga, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga and Jnana Yoga. So India has a very complex system of knowledge creation, knowledge storing and knowledge dissemination. And India believed in keeping all the knowledge in your brain because the brain is the most complex system. It is much deeper and higher and complex than a modern artificial, supercomputer. And to create a supercomputer, you need to operate a supercomputer, you need millions of dollars worth of electricity. To maintain this brain, you need only a little bit of sugar. Very inexpensive. Brain is the most inexpensive organs in the world, supercomputer in the world. So our ancients believed in memory, storing all this knowledge in this brain, so that it is available for you in interactive world. You don't have to go to the computer at that time. Everything is there in your system. So what you stored in the system gets into your system, and then it manifests our activities in the world. So that's the complexity of knowledge creation and distribution. So today we want to reduce all this complexity into simplicity. We will be meditating on Lord Dakshinamurti today. Dakshinamurti is an archetypical guru. Dakshinamurti sits under a banyan tree. A symbol, banyan tree. And banyan tree is a symbol for the whole world. So he sits under a banyan tree. Maunam vyakya pragadita para brahmatattum yuvanam. And he is keeping silent. The best guru doesn't use much words. He teaches through silence. He creates an ambience for you to learn. Rather than, all kind of words, all kind of cliches. Using those cliches and words and make you bored to death. Dakshinamurti just looks into your eyes. Very piercing look. That look can reach to the core of your being and transform yourself. The Guru must have the power of Yukshana Shakti. Just a glance is enough. It can organize you into the best possible ways. Dakshinamurti sits under a banyan tree, surrounded by disciples. Disciples are all old. Dakshinamurti is very young. The teacher is young and the students are old. Old means what? Weary, tired, confused, exhausted, lost, helpless. But the Guru is very fresh and young and then direct. So Dakshinamurti sits under a tree, people tree or apple, Padavriksha, a banyan tree, surrounded by this. And how is he teaching? His teaching is Mauna Vyakya. Silence is a teaching. So he's trying to convey this message through silence. A kind look, where you feel comfortable. He doesn't judge. The Guru, he or she, doesn't judge. Because the moment you are judged, then you close within. You don't open up. So there's no judgment at all. So without any judgment, the Guru gives you that ambience where you can be yourself and open your mind and learn from all sources. That's the symbolism of Guru, Dakshinamurti, sitting under a banyan tree, surrounded by the disciples, and is teaching through silence. And the Dakshinamurti holds his finger in this position. This is called Chin Mudra, the knowledge mudra. Mudra means a lock. So you have to lock yourself in this mudra. And when you do this, some changes happen in your brain, because the brain and the fingers are connected. actually develop the brain as you start using your fingers. These fingers, the thumb, opposed to all other fingers, so that you can pick a pen and write on your computer. All these are possible when you start using the fingers. As you start using the fingers, the brain also develops. So Dakshinamurti sits in this posture. These four fingers are to be held straight, and the index finger touching the thumb. That means you have an open mind. So Dakshinamurti sits like this, and he looks direct into the eyes of the student, and the student also looking, and their eyes are locked, and in that space energy is transformed, energy is circling all around. That's the posture of the Guru, that's the motive. Now, in this meditation, you are not thinking of a banyan tree and four disciples and Dakshinamurti. You have to internalize this. So the body becomes the banyan tree, your body. Your body is the banyan tree, and your antakarana are the four disciples. The antakarana are the four disciples. Antakarana means what? Mind, intellect, memory, and ego. I am talking about your own antakarana. You have this mind, memory. Mind means seat of emotions. Memory, whatever your experience are stored in the mind. And then ego. Ego means your individual identity. And your thoughts, intellect, knowledge. So mind, ego, intellect, and memory, that are the four disciples. And your Jivatma. Your Jivatma means your inner conditioned consciousness is the Vidya, the knowledge. And the Paramatma, your supreme consciousness, is the teacher. So this is how we are to meditate today. So please close your eyes. It's a Guru Dhyanam. Close your eyes. Sit in this particular posture. Your index finger touching the middle of the thumb or the tip of the thumb. Another three fingers held straight. The thumb indicates the supreme consciousness, and the index finger represent your individual ego is surrendered to the supreme consciousness, Ishvara. So your index finger surrendered to Ishvara. Then the mind becomes calm. And the index finger indicates your individual identity. That individual identity is to be connected with the samashti, the total, which is called Ishvara. And the other three fingers represent emotions, thoughts, and the body. Emotions, thoughts, and the body. So you're detaching yourself from emotion, thoughts, and the body and surrendering to Ishvara, the Lord. That is the symbolism of Chinmudra. Detaching emotions from emotions, thoughts, and the body, and surrendering to Ishvara, your creator. In that state, you become very calm. The mind is ready to receive knowledge. So you sit in that posture today. So some of you are sitting on the floor, cross-legged. Some of you are sitting on the chair. If you are sitting on the chair, plant your feet firmly on the ground, slightly apart, and you sit in that chin mudra. As you sit in that mudra, you create connection between the left and the right side of the brain. Between emotions and thinking. You experience a deep sense of peace. And your attention is between the eyebrows as usual. Your attention is between the eyebrows. And you are observing your breath. And to prepare yourself for meditation, not only you observe your breath, you also practice deep breathing. So sit in this Chin Mudra with your eyes gently closed, because for a meditator, his body-mind complex is the universe. It is a miniaturized universe. If you can understand yourself, you understand the whole world. If you can discipline yourself, you win over the world. If you can experience happiness within yourself, you make the whole world happy. So you are holding your hand in Chin Mudra. Your body is still and steady. You are practicing deep breathing. Your eyes are gently closed. And your body is the Vadavruksha, the tree. The body with the head, neck, chest, hands, back, abdomen, hips, thighs, knees, calf muscles, heels, and the toes. This body is the Vadavruksha, the banyan tree. So meditate, feel the body. That is meditation. Feel the body. And this body is a tree. The Vadavruksha, the huge banyan tree, which comes from a seed, a tiny seed. And then the huge banyan tree grew out of this tiny seed. Similarly, this body was a tiny seed, a tiny cell. And these cells got divided and subdivided and became this complex system, the body, the brain, the nervous system, the skeletal system, the endocrine system. The circulatory system, the digestive system, the psychic system, this huge complex body emerged out of a tiny speck of a cell. This meditation, the feeling meditation, the feeling of the body gives you total health. The body is the Vatavriksha, the banyan tree. So breathe consciously and deeply. You are sitting in the Chin Mudra. The hand is held in Chin Mudra. Straighten the three fingers, the index finger touching the middle of the thumb or the tip of the thumb. And your eyes are gently closed. You are feeling the whole complexity of the body. You are breathing consciously and deeply. Taking long, deep breaths, in between pausing between inhaling and exhaling. And a huge banyan tree is rooted on the soil. The earth holds the tree. And the soil of the sea of sensations in which this body is situated. Experience your body deeply, not as an object, but as an extension of yourself. You can feel the heartbeat. You can feel the swell and the fall of the stomach walls. You can feel the tingling sensation on the tip of your fingers and the toes. You can feel the sweat on your back. This is the banyan tree. The banyan tree with the leaves and branches and trunk and roots. And this experience is a great education for you. Experiencing your body in all its complexity and seeing it as a tree rooted in the soil, Your body is rooted in a sea of sensations, coming from all sides: sound, touch, smell, taste, and colors. Deeply experience the sensation of the body. And there are 4 students. The 4 students are your emotions, your intellect, your memories, and your ego. All these students need learning. At this point they are raw. They are indisciplined children. They are fighting among themselves. Your emotions are fighting with your thoughts. Your thoughts are fighting with your memories. Memories are fighting with your ego. There are total pandemonium in the school. These children, the intellect, the ego, memories, and your emotions, they fight and create this inner confusion, conflict, dissipative conflicts. They have to be tamed and educated. So look at these 4 students within you, sitting under the tree of the body, waiting for their teacher to come, the Guru to come. Your emotions, your thoughts, you want to eat ice cream, but your thought says no way. Your emotions scream, your thought says no way, no ice cream, because your sugar level is spiking. Meanwhile, your memories interfere. Your traumas, the insults that you have received, the disapprovals, they cry for your attention. Your lost dreams, your frustrations, your memories. Then your ego is showing you faces for attention, for adulation, for recognition. These are the rambunctious students waiting for education. Your eyes are gently closed. You're breathing deeply. You're watching the inner classroom. The 4 students. These students have to know a lot of things. The 4 Vedas, the 4 Vidyas, the 4 disciplines. Otherwise, your life will come to a miserable lot. They're waiting for the teacher to come, the Guru-tatvam. Take a look at these 4 students. Your memories, your ego, your thoughts and your emotions. This is the time to do this. When you're relaxed, your body is still. Become awareful of what is happening in this classroom. The inner theater of your mind. These rambunctious children have to study the 4 Vedas, mantras, rituals, meditations, and the meaning of freedom and happiness. They also have to study the Buddha Vidya, material sciences, Prada Vidya, mind science, Dharma Vidya, ethics, and Adhyatma Vidya, the science of liberation and happiness. Unless these 4 students become quiet, teaching is not possible. The 4 students are memory, ego, emotions, and thoughts. They also have to study Dhanurvidya, Ayurvidya, Stabata Vidya, and Gandharva Vidya. Music, art, architecture. And healthy living. All these are to be learned. And these 4 students have to learn all this. Think of it. Become aware of that. So you are sitting in the Chin Mudra, your body is still, your body has become a banyan tree. And these 4 Students are sitting under the tree. In front of these 4 students is the Vyasapedha and a book, the book of wisdom. This book of wisdom is the reflected consciousness in you, the jiva. The jiva, the inner jiva, the inner light, inner life. The Guru teaches from the book. The Guru teaches through the jiva, through the book. So your body, emotions, thoughts, memories, ego, and the life principle which throbs in you is the jiva, the prana. That is the book of wisdom. The Bible, the Quran, the Vedas, the Dharmapada, the Sandavasta. The students, the Vyasapedha and the book, and then appears the Guru, your higher consciousness. Dakshinamurti. Dakshinamurti sits in the north. On the peaks of Mount Kailas, the highest plateau and mountain peak in the world. And the students are facing north and the teacher is facing south, under the banyan tree. Mauna Vyakhya Prakadita Parabrahma Tattvam Yuvanam Varshishthande Vasadrishigane Ravridam Brahmanishte Acharyendram Karakalita Chinmutramananda Rupam Swatmaramam Muditavadanam Dakshinamurti Mide. There is a mystic smile on the face of the teacher, the Guru. The Guru smiles, a very reassuring smile, a consoling smile. Guru is Dakshinamurti, one who has the Dakshatvam, the skill to impart wisdom. The wisdom flows from the Guru. Dakshinamurti, through the books. And we all are gurus and disciples in different contexts and situations. Everybody has to teach something to everyone else. Everybody can learn something from everyone else. Let all gurus, those who appeared in the world and enlightened humankind, are your gurus. The body, the banyan tree, the ego, memory, emotions, thoughts are the students. The prana or jivatma are the knowledge, wisdom. And the supreme consciousness is the teacher, is the Guru. Dakshinamurti. So you are sitting in the Chinmudra. Let all the knowledge pour into you from all sides, from all directions, north, east, west, south, up, down. This day, on the full moon day, Adi Guru Vyasa was born to bless mankind, humankind. You are ready to learn from all directions. Have that open mind. Become a child with immense curiosity. Everything can teach you. The sunrise, the moonset, the undulating landscape, oceans, rivers, birds, reptiles, trees, everything can teach you. Even good and bad events can teach you. When you are at learning mode of mind, the whole universe becomes a university. Every experience becomes a teaching class. Every step of the way you are learning. You are improving. You are integrating. You are expanding. You are exploring. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Dhyana Moolam Gurur Murti, Puja Moolam Gurur Padam, Mantra Moolam Gurur Vakyam, Moksha Moolam Gurur Kripa. Dhyana Moolam Gurur Murti. I meditate on the beatific form of my Guru. Dhyana Moolam Gurur Murti. Puja Moolam Gurur Padam. I offer myself as a flower at the lotus feet of my Guru. Mantra Moolam Gurur Vakyam. Every word of my Guru is a protective medicine for me. It's a mantra for me. It's a medicine for me. It's a food for me. Dhyanamulam Guror Murtihi, Puja Mulam Guror Padam, Mantramulam Guror Vakyam, Mokshamulam Guror Kripa. And I seek Guru's grace and blessings, which will lead me to liberation and bliss and beatitude. Satchidananda Rupaya Vishwotpatyadi Hedave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha. I offer myself at the feet of Lord Krishna, who is the remover of all my afflictions, who is the creator and the protector of the universe, whose nature is infinite bliss. It is that bliss which mellifluously flows toward the fruit of Krishna. With the 5 holes, he runs his finger and blows music into my life. We thank all our Gurus. We seek their blessings for a prosperous world, sustainable world, inclusive world. My Guru is my God. My Guru is my self. My Guru is everything. Knowledge is everything. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. As we plug into this universal consciousness, our true home, our true Guru, our true parents, it is this universal consciousness, the source of everything. Today is the day, on this bright full moon day, for us to meditate successfully, to offer ourselves like a clump of camphor. Let us burn at the feet. Let us offer ourselves at the feet of our teacher. All the teachers of the world, the Dakshinamurti. Our body is the banyan tree, the ego, memory, emotions and thought are the disciple students. Wisdom is the Jivatma and Brahman, the teacher, the Guru. Mauna Vyakya Pragadita Para Brahmatattvam Yuvanam Vasishtande Vasashigane Yavrudam Brahmanishte Acharyandram Karakalita Chinmutramananda Rupam Swatmaramam Mudidavadanam Dakshinamurtinire Brahmanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamatram Dvandvadidam Gadanasadusham Tattvamasya Lakshim Egam Nityam Vimalamachalam Egam Nityam Vimalamachalam Adidam Gadana Sadrisham Tamasya Adi Laksham. Take a long deep breath and internalize the Guru-tatvam and dedicate yourself to this glorious tradition of knowledge and wisdom. Light the lamp of wisdom in your heart. Now we'll chant the Om 3 times. And remain for 2-3 minutes in total silence, mauna, in that ecstatic silence, borderless silence, wordless silence. 3 minutes. Let the shower of grace come to you, shower of blessings. Now please open your eyes. Please open your eyes. I wish you a very, very happy and blissful Guru-Purnima. Let the blessings of Guru shower upon you, and may you have a nice week ahead. Thank you very much.